Hey everybody, Al Puglisi Trains, and it's another day in the shop, and it happens to be a day in the shop with Howard. How you doing, Howard?
I'm still alive.
And what is today's date? Is it
Today is the 29th.
the 29th? And it's been a while since we did a day in the shop, and there's lots of goodies for you HO modelers to look at, and we can ship these structures, or you can get it a perfect excuse to come down and visit us. You can drive down here to Columbia, Maryland, see Howard's world famous layout, see my layout, spend the day with us and drink coffee and pick up your structures, or for a nominal fee, we can send them to you.
Well, let's not emphasize the coffee. That's still the worst coffee on the planet.
Yes, yes.
Tastes like somebody washed their feet in it.
But let me stop talking, and we'll talk to Howard and show you some of these buildings. Howard, how you doing again? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, Al. Well, I'm doing as well as I can be.
What's the hat say today? It's
danger something.
Danger, no filler?
No filter.
No filter.
So I'm
okay.
unfiltered.
Okay. Well, I want to pan these structures. You've been working on these. I've been packing up brass. We've sold a lot of brass.
Well,
and
let me emphasize one thing. I don't work in these. I play in these.
Yes.
This is fun.
Yes.
Work is not fun.
Yes, these are really pretty. You did this magnificent little sand. Tell us about this little sand tower.
Well, I just made it up. Now, one of the things that's important is a lot of the commercial sand towers have the sand structure on top of the roof, which is engineeringly not great.
Right.
Because the only way that would work is to run the timbers through the roof and anchor them into the floor. And that's not going to happen. There's no room in there. So this one here is where I feel it should be, and I've never seen a commercial one with this arrangement. This is the structure is outside of the building,
right
where it should be. Now this over here, this bin here is for coal because it's steam fired.
Okay.
And this is for sand. Now over here, if you see the different colors, this was wet sand originally, and this is, you can see as it's drying.
Right.
This sand's a little lighter.
Oh wow!
I don't know if it can really makes a difference, but it does to me. Now these things usually had a boiler, a steam boiler, which is what this coal is for, and then they would heat the sand. Then they had a compressor, which would blow the sand up for this pipe and into the two tanks. This will service two tracks.
Oh wow! That's very, very, and it's a compact size.
Yeah.
It's approximately
very small. You can see compared to me.
Yeah, it's approximately maybe 3 inches wide by.
No. Here.
Let's look. In the meantime, we can look at it.
This is 2 inches wide by.
Oh, okay.
By 9 inches long.
Okay, so it's a nice compact structure.
Right.
And
of course, it's weathered the way it should be.
Yes, and each one's a little bit different. No two are going to be the same.
No two are the same.
And these are 795 in HO scale, and they're a little bit more in O scale. If you're an O scaler or a high rail scaler and you want one, you can contact me and we can give you a price quote. Being the same general area, a little bit more because the materials are a little bit more for the O scale. But these are 795, Howard.
That's fine.
And here's what he's talking about the different colors of sand as the sand dries.
Oh, it's over here.
Yep. It's a pretty little. I'm guilty because when I first saw you building this, I said, it's pretty simple looking, but.
Well, you don't have any faith in me.
I do. Boy, was I wrong. God, when you got done with this, I was like, holy smoke, man. I'm going to put this down. And again, we had this coal tower.
It goes well with the sand tower.
Yes.
I mean, not the sand tower, the coal tower.
The coal tower, yes.
The sand tower.
We still have this little guy, this coal tower. This coal tower is compact size. Now, this is a one-track coal tower.
That's correct.
It's not designed, but we can design. Howard can do one if you want to run through the center and have 2-track or 3-track or 4-track, whatever you want.
We have done all the above.
Yes. This one just happens to be a single track, and this one is $9.95, the coal tower, and it's HO. And we've also done these in O scale too. Man, that's pretty. They're all pretty. So if you need a coal tower, you can grab this, you can contact us, you can come pick it up, or we can ship it to you. Now, we don't ship out of...
I'd rather not ship this. It's
okay.
too delicate.
It's too delicate. Yeah, sure. Be better to pick this thing up.
Same with the Centaur. This is not shippable. Well, this is actually is going out today. The Centaur.
Right, but he's picking it up.
He's picking it up.
He's picking that up. But the signal towers are not a problem to ship.
Well, the problem on this is the chutes.
Yeah.
Now, we could probably, if we could ship this because as long as we block this out with styrofoam.
Right.
Or just to protect those. We could do it, but we're not going to guarantee it.
Right. Just know that if you want them shipped, you might need to use some, super glue to do some minor repair to it. But, boy, they're pretty. And then we're going to look at some of these signal towers that you did. Let's start with some of these. This green one is beautiful.
Well, that's sold.
That's a sold one.
That's sold.
But you're actually making another version of it.
Yes, I am.
And so if you want one, folks, Howard to make one for you. And all these are $5.95 each, Howard. These guys.
This is a little more expensive. This is $6.50.
Okay, and these are $5.95, the smaller ones.
Yeah.
And the smaller ones can be weathered or left alone. They're really nice. And the footprint of these is what about?
Well, the small ones. I'm not going to use the base. The
right.
footprint of the structure is 2 3/4 by 4.
Right. And these are scratch built. And Howard's been.
This one here is maybe 5% bigger.
Right. It's beautiful. Let's turn this one slowly around so you can see it. Like I say, if this is a style you like.
Well, I did all three at the same time. That one there has a 4-foot overhang on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5 feet overhang, and this is a 6-foot overhang. Yeah. And I think the 6-foot looks better. The overhang actually acted as a sun shield.
Wow. And that one's weathered.
They all have floors in it. They have people.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the people?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, little people. Yeah. There we go. No inappropriate people.
You can see the sun hit the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty. And the smaller ones are $5.95, and I think you lowered the price of that one to $5.95.
Well, this one here, I just never really liked. So this is way down. This was going to be around $900, but this is $5.95 also.
Right.
Now, one thing a lot of that we always forget. Every state has a code where so many steps can be allotted, and then you have to have a landing, and then more steps. So this should have a landing. Usually it's around 12 steps, then a landing, then 12 more steps.
Okay.
Now these are correct here. These all have landings. This one has a landing. This is 16 steps, but that's okay. Some codes allow 16.
Right.
In Britain, the standard code for steps and landings is 16 steps in Britain.
Well, I never knew that. But this is a nice.
Well, I tell you how I know that. I never knew it either. My son, the architect, did that. He said, Dad, your steps are wrong. What are you talking about?
Right.
That's how I learned.
Right. This is nice too, folks. But the price has been dropped to $5.95. It's a little bit bigger. What's the measurement of this thing, Howard?
Big.
It's not giant, but it's bigger.
It's not giant. The measurement is overall is 8 by. That's the roof. 8 by 6, and the actual bottom of the structure would be 6 by 4.
It's good looking. It just depends on what you're modeling.
I like these better.
Right. It's just a matter of taste.
Matter of taste. That's a hell of a deal for $5.95.
Yes.
This also has people in it. And
yes.
The second floor.
And for you O-scalers, we have an O-scale one here that is
a similar design.
Similar design. If you're interested in that, for you high railers, you can contact us, or you O-scalers.
That one there is $900.
All right. And then we've got some new gas stations. I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to put these gas stations.
I'll put them on the table.
On the table, so we can take a better look at them. Now, Howard, this is your shirt matches the Sinclair gas station.
Close. I don't like green. I thought this was a blue shirt this morning, so I'm partially colorblind too.
I like it. And I have an O scale one that I'm going to do a video on. It's your design. It's Sinclair. It's similar to this.
Yeah.
Had a green roof, and this one has a beautiful anvil gray roof. And this is the HO one. And this one was what? How much, Howard? Was
A lot.
Yeah.
That's 1,200.
Yeah. This one took a lot of time.
A lot of time. There's
And it is a Sinclair station.
but it's one of a kind.
Yes. Now the O-scale one I built is one of a kind too. It's different design. I'll feature that at a later time. I don't have that with me now. That's at home.
No, we can build a gas station pretty much for any budget. But these are super gas stations.
Right. Right.
Large, complicated,
Yes.
and well, I think quite lovely. But
Yes.
again, I'm not going to build two alike.
Right. Right. And that's the Sinclair. And again, we can do them in O-scale or HO. This one's HO.
Now, do we toss in that dinosaur we have up there?
That's optional, but that's actually, folks, let me show you this thing. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, but this thing's actually HO scale. I think these dinosaurs were actually 70 or 80 feet long in real life, weren't they?
About that, yeah, they're pretty big.
They were big.
You don't want to piss them off.
No.
Actually, that one there, that's a plant eater.
Yes, a plant eater. But I had to get this. And this one's been custom painted and weathered with some. It's been custom painted moss green, and it was meant to go with the HO scale.
No, the O scale.
Oh, the O scale gas
Not HO,
station.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, this is pretty accurate. Size-wise, is very accurate for HO. It could be a small. What the hell? I forgot what that thing is.
It's some kind of, I don't know what the hell this thing
I
is.
used to know all. When I was a kid, I knew all the dinosaurs.
Folks, Google Sinclair gas stations from the 50s. You will see some of them had giant dinosaurs.
And yet, dinosaurs had nothing to do with gas. Gas came from many thousands, millions of years of compressed plants. That's what it is. It's plant matter, not dinosaur matter.
And I had to get this dinosaur, and it'll come as a gift, whether you buy the O-scaler one or whether you want the HO scale one. And you know what's weird? Like I said, Howard, I Googled pictures of these, and they showed in the 40s and 50s kids playing on ladders, climbing up these giant dinosaurs and taking pictures, families pulling off the road to take pictures.
Well, dinosaurs sell fossilized, not fossilized, but old plants that are compressed for billions of years do not sell.
Yes.
So that I can see the dinosaur.
Yeah. You could make an amusement park out of it, an optional amusement park with sliding boards, and for the little kids, and
We have the dinosaur up on the roof.
yeah, you could get Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There you
Some
go.
of these had dinosaurs.
I see
Right.
what the dinosaurs.
On
Like that, almost as big as that, actually, on a roof once.
It's insanity. But anyway, we have a lot of fun here, folks. So, oh, there he
Oh,
goes.
they killed the saur.
Yeah, let's get him out of the way before he gets mad. And then this guy over here, this is a mobile gas station, and we still have to detail this one, put a few more details.
This particular gas station is the type I used to see on the parkways. All stone, the way is the actual look. There's no prototype for this. Then again, there may be. Who knows?
Right. And it's got some interesting signage here. Let me show you, folks. That mobile gas sign. And I'm going to glue a couple figures on
Show the
this.
back of it, too.
Couple more figures. And this one's about the same price, Howard?
Yeah, 1,200. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, these are HO, but if you would like a similar style in O scale, that can be arranged. Gas stations are very popular. We sold a lot of gas stations. And you got the cupola. It's a Howard Zane gas station.
Yeah.
I like that Cadillac.
It dies without the cupola.
Yes. Well, Howard, I appreciate today's.
We got one more.
We got more.
We got the hotel.
We got two.
Actually, two. Yeah. Do we have the The office building and the hotel.
Yes, and I'm going to
Yeah, put the shit. Let's clear
put that stuff away and show you some of these others here. Howard, these are drop dead gorgeous too. You've been working on these for, again, it's been how long? It's been a while since we did a day in the shop.
Well, I built these in the last, there's 7 or 8 buildings I built in the last month.
Right. And what have I been doing? People are asking me. I've been working on, we've been selling a lot of brass. So I've been busy boxing up and taking pictures and selling brass. And I'm still working on this O-scale Victorian over here. And
we have still about 800 pieces of brass left.
Yep. Yep.
8 or 900, something like that.
And this is it could be a hotel. What?
It is a hotel.
It is a hotel. It's similar to the Avon Inn, but
except the Avon Inn was all wood. This is a stone and brick.
This is
except this area here. This would be the restaurant.
Right.
This side here.
This is just gorgeous. But I say that about all of them because I feel that way.
Now, what's the name of the barnwood? Something.
I don't have my glasses on. It's Brookwood Inn. Yeah, Brookwood Inn.
Brookwood Inn. There.
Yeah. And man, is it pretty. And it is about, the diorama is about what, Howard? About 23 inches?
Very simple. This is
I'm guessing 23 by 12.
21 by 12.
Oh, wow. Okay. Pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is how much, Howard?
1,600.
Oh, no, this one's 16. This one's 18.
18, yeah.
Yeah, this one's 18.
Quite a bit more involved.
Yes. That's a good deal for this, actually. This thing took a lot of time. Let me show you.
I hope we found that a lot of our customers do appreciate the fact that we do spend time with these. Yeah. We make about 25 or 30 bucks an hour, but it's fun. There's a fun issue.
Yeah, man.
Or the fun factor, actually.
God, I love these windows on the side of the restaurant. You know. And if you need signage for a restaurant, I can do that for you, folks. That it won't cost you anything. If you decided you wanted to have a restaurant,
this building without the diorama would be $200 less.
Right.
This is not a gridded diorama; it's a flat diorama. So the flat dioramas are $200. The typical gridded is $400.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay, slowly spin it at eye level.
I can spin it for you.
And even the chimneys are scratch built.
Oh yes, everything's scratch built except these. These are 3D printed things we got somewhere.
And this is $1,800. O-scale one would be more because of the size involved.
Well, the only thing involved in O-scale
the material.
Cost of materials.
Yeah.
So this would probably be about 10-15% more somewhere for O-scale.
Yeah. No, it would be a little more than that, Howard.
Well, maybe so.
Yeah, it would. It would
I used to think
this thing materials wise.
Let's put it this way: it's double the size of O-scale, but it doesn't have to be double the price.
Right.
It would be more expensive. Yeah.
Right. You can
not double.
Right. You can contact us and we can go through that.
Each one is different, so we have to figure out what's involved.
What's involved, the amount of time, the materials, and then this guy over here. We featured it, but I don't think we ever featured it finished.
No, we never did. This is a typical office building. That the two tenants are the A&P, regional offices, and American Tool and Die is the other tenant.
Right. And this one's the one that was 16.
16.
Yeah. And this is on a diorama of about,
$200.
Right, but the size is about 14. I'm guessing
12 by 18, I guess.
I'm guessing 20 by 14.
It's 12 by 19.
Okay. Are you sure it's 12? Let's take a look.
Now, I think I can measure.
All right.
It is exactly 12.
All right. Looks big. Man, this thing's pretty. I say that about them all. And there's the wood. You spent a lot of time roughing out the wood and giving that aged wood look to this. This is a version, Howard and I talked about it, folks. Howard's done multiple versions of Jones rail, and I want to do a Jones rail in O scale. And Howard did a double A-frame version of Jones rail, and I was going to do that.
That was a little boring.
And then Howard said, "Wait a minute, let me do a new version of Jones." It won't be
I didn't want to call it
right.
Jones
Don't
rail.
want to call it Jones, but you know that song "Me and Mrs. Jones," Howard. That was a huge soul hit in the '70s. But anyway.
Yeah, the tool side has a large roll-up door for machinery.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is really pretty. So now for O scale, I may do one for display purposes. I can't make up my mind whether I want to do a version like this or the A-frame version. They both look beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I love the old wood. You decided to do the aged wood on it. And man, did that set it off. Yeah. That's really pretty.
You can see here I use the 12-step rule.
Oh yeah.
No landings. That's it. This is built after my son informed me.
Oh wow.
Dad just screwing up.
Wow. Well, Howard, I appreciate this visit today.
We got them all. Yeah, we did.
Yep, we got them on. We're always working on something. Like I said, folks, I've been working on my layout, trying to get the addition to Pugsburg, the track laid, because I want to be able to run trains again on my HO layout. And I've been so busy, I guess, between touching up, doing some painting, helping Howard, and working on this O-scale building here. But that's the fun of it, man. It's just doing all kinds of different tasks. You know. Thanks, Howard. I appreciate it.
Thank you.